This is a video on how I prep my vegetables for my plant-based diet. I do 50% vegetables, 50% starches. I do not add any dairy, meats, or oil. I have chopped all the lettuce and all the different types of lettuce. I think I have arugula, I have a spring mix, I have spinach, and I also have a little bit of romaine on the top of there. But this is how, at the bottom of it, you see that coffee filter, and I will sit these other two for my lunch and dinner meals. But this is what I'm going to eat now. I haven't finished chopping up all of my vegetables, which will be a whole lot more. And then I'm going to top it off with some sweet potatoes. So I'm topping it off with sweet potatoes that I cooked on yesterday for about an hour and a half, and then this morning I just lightly roasted it for 20 minutes. So now that I'm done with all of this prep work, I'm going to store all the rest of them in the refrigerator with filters. I wanted to show you guys a quick video of how I kind of preserve my lettuce. So I just basically take some coffee filters. I don't know why they tend to get that condensation on the inside of it. So I literally just put 2 or 3 coffee filters in there, and it tends to soak up the excess moisture. And usually I'll put it on top and the bottom, depending on how wet the lettuce is. So more for like these types of lettuce, I will put it on the top and the bottom. So remember in the beginning of the video, I talked about that 50 veggies and 50 starches plates. This is basically how it kind of looks. It does look like a whole lot of food, but you want to measure that by 50% and 50%. Now for me, it's now getting where I can't eat as much salad as to starch. So now I have actually cut down my food to be smaller portions so that I'll be able to eat more without being overly full. Now this is a picture showing how different foods fill up the body, and as you can see that the vegetables fills up the stomach a whole lot better than what you would see with oils or cheese or meat. We have sensors inside of our stomach that lets us know, or let the mind know, the brain know when you are full and satisfied. And if you have eaten a whole bunch of oil, which is very high in calories, you still won't get that signal stating that you are full. But if you see on the right side of the vegetables, you will be a whole lot more fuller with less calories, and that's how it works. Okay, so as you can see on this chart, you see the vegetables. The more vegetables you have in poundage is very lower calories than the ones, say, for your avocados, ice cream, breads and sugars, chocolate, all of that. Those are very high in calories, but if you look on the lower spectrum of the vegetables, fruits, potatoes, corns, beans, lentils, and grain, those calories are a little less. So again, your whole goal is to be in a caloric deficit, which meaning you're going to eat a whole lot more foods as far as the vegetables, beans, starches like potatoes and different things. But so the whole goal is to swap out the less healthier calorie dense food with the lower calorie dense food for your other half of that plate. So you're going to have a lot of vegetables on one side. You're going to have the healthier starts, brown rice, millets, quinoas, all of those on the other side. And for those who are, going to do the plant-based, you want it to look with these types of food and leave out the fats, the meats, and the dairies, and you will see a dramatic drop in your weight, dramatic drop without being hungry.